Okay, so today we're going to work on logarithmic functions for our last video here, and I wanted to talk about Vilfredo Pareto, a Italian sociologist and economist who's famous for a lot of stuff. He did a lot of work in microeconomics. Uh, what I like about him is that he theorized that political behavior is totally irrational, and I think maybe we can all agree on that. So here we have Pareto's law for capitalist countries that states that the relationship between annual income X and the number Y of individuals whose income exceeds X is given by this law right here. So what I wanted to do with this is I wanted to solve this for Y. So solve for Y. We should be able to solve for any part of this we want to. So let's take a look at what we're going to get. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this. I'm going to remember some of these laws of exponents. Laws of logarithms. Remember, if there's a constant out front, it can be rewritten as an exponent to that. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to roll that k up. I'm going to roll that k up, and I'm going to make it a power now of this. And of course, most often what you see is that thing happening in reverse, where if you saw an exponential value here, you'd roll it back and make it a constant. But that's not the way we're going to do it this time. Also, excuse me, we know if we have logarithms that are of the same base, and this is the common log, so this is log base 10. This is also log base 10, as is this one. This negative sign right here tells us this negative sign right here tells us to divide. So hopefully you're making a note of that to remind yourself that this means divide. So we're going to divide. So when we rewrite this, we're going to get on the left-hand side, we're going to get log of y is equal to log of b divided by x to the k power, right? And now we're actually done now. This video is going to be really quick. I think the most interesting part would be the part about Vilfredo. Having said that, we have to remember here, and this is important, that log functions are one-to-one functions. So we have log, just to have it said, this is log base 10, as is this. So all we have to do is match the inside pieces. So we have to match y to this. So we can drop the logs here and say y is equal to b over x to the power of k. All right? So hopefully that was really helpful. I think it was pretty simple. You should look up Vilfredo Pareto. I think you'd be excited about what kind of guy this guy was. His father was already actually kicked out of Italy. He was banished from Italy for I think he supported the Missian political group, which was in sharp contrast to the political group that was in Italy, and he was banished. And I think about 1855 he got back. He got back into Italy, but he spent some time out of Italy, and Vilfredo certainly followed his father's political leanings. And those leanings are that economies are best left out of the hands of government, because the government doesn't make good decisions. And I think that we can probably agree on that without regard to what our political parties are. So anyway, good work. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Your comments are always welcome, and thanks for the support.